Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Scott.
How are you?
I am fantastic. Hey, nice beard.
Hey, Aaron. Nice beard to you as well. Who is our guest on tonight's super exciting episode of Talking Beards, the podcast?
Tonight, our super exciting guest is Dillon Scott from Phoenix, Arizona. And hey, nice beard fame.
Hey, thanks, Aaron. Nice beard to you, too.
Nice beard to you as well.
Well, so we had Dillon on and we talked all about his YouTube page and all the great interviews he did. Episode 8 was probably the best one by far. Critically acclaimed, award-winning. I did not mispronounce 7. 8 is the best episode, so make sure you go over and check it out.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, it did, because it was hungry. But anyways, Aaron, when should the people go check out this exciting episode of Talking Beards, the podcast?
You should go check out Talking Beards, the podcast, and episode 7 of Hey Nice Beard right now.
You didn't do it right. It's right meow.
Oh, right meow.
Welcome to the Talking Beards podcast, an entertainment news show all about the world of facial hair. You can catch the show live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern by going to talkingbeards.com. While you're at the website, you can check out all the other cool things that we do. We cover the latest news going on in the beard and mustache world, from competitions, contests, fundraisers, and all the charity work. We also have special guests each week talking about what they're doing to make a difference in the facial hair world. We also do trivia each week with really great prizes, compliments of Honest Amish. So make sure you tune in every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. at talkingbeards.com. Now let's get on with the show. Stop it.
I was supposed to wait to do that.
You're not supposed to do it into the microphone anymore.
Why?
Really sensitive earbuds in now.
So don't make loud noises because you have sensitive earbuds.
My ears are sensitive. Look I'm pointing at his nose or his mustache.
Oh,
what is it?
Or his boogers.
You're like 6 of them. Look at 6.
Six boogers. And you're like, look at that booger. That.
Be like, you're the booger.
You're the booger.
Your face is the booger.
Ooh. Wow. I'm yawning already.
I took a little nap for like a few minutes.
You know why? You know why you took a nap?
Because I'm old.
Because you're old.
Because I'm elderly.
Every time I go out of town with Jason Schaefer, he takes constant naps.
A constant nap? Like he sleeps the whole entire time?
Oh yeah, I guess that's what that is. He just sleeps the entire time. The end. Oh my gosh.
Why?
I can't wait.
You can't wait.
You're going to be mad.
What?
Oh, hey!
Shut up.
You remember that time you told me that you had really sensitive earbuds in? Sorry. Not sorry.
I'm not.
Oh, hey.
Whoa. Natalie's not sorry.
Not sorry. Do you like that board game? I like that board game. That's my favorite.
What color do you like being?
Green.
You're dumb.
Obviously. What color do you like being?
Red.
Stupid. That's the dumbest color. So, I am... Oh, wait. How do we do this? Oh, yeah. This is episode number... This is episode number 86 of Talking Beards. Tonight, we have Dillon Scott.
No.
We're going to have to figure out what that's all about. So, Dillon Scott from Hey Nice Beard fame. He's going to come in live from Phoenix, Arizona.
He's coming
adjacent area.
Hot.
Oh, yeah. He's coming in from Phoenix. So, of course, he's going to be coming in hot. It was like 4,000 degrees there today. So, yeah, that's what's going on in our neck of the woods. So, I am Aaron D. Johnston. I'm over here and, doing Talking Beard stuff. What's up?
Sean Glander says, "What's up, y'all?"
What's up, y'all? Sean Glander.
Hey, and I am Scott Sakura. You can find out more information about both of us, or more about me, apparently, by going to talkingbeards.com.
This is entertaining.
Whoa, Van. You're really you're coming off real hot there, too. He's coming off hot. He's a Van. Do we know Van Johnson? Is he a cousin of yours?
Yeah, he is. He's my cousin Van.
Chris wants to know, I gotta ask, what's the D for?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Haha. Ooh, 20 questions. Tisha says, howdy.
Wow, your audio's going crazy.
Mine?
Yeah, it's like you just like cut out and came back.
Well,
But it'll be all right.
Well, okay. While I work this out, you do at the beginning of the show. We can. We want people to do something. What is that?
You're
one?
not going to be able to work it out.
I am too.
So, yeah, this is the moment in the show where we tell everybody to please do this and help us out to get the magical word of Talking Beards out in the world and share this episode. So you can share it on Reddit. You can, everywhere where you can share stuff, or even if you can just kind of sort of share it, you should just paste copy or click share or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just get it out there. Thank you.
There, I'm back.
Oh, hey, Scott. Welcome back.
I sorted it out.
You did it. I'm proud of you.
I know. Well, let's just make sure it still continues to work.
It will.
Is it?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. That was the share from the 70s, not the 2000s. Right?
Yeah,
this is
obviously.
correct, Chris.
I mean, share from the 70s was way better than share from the 2000s.
Look who else is here. Michelle Emerson, who was not
Live from the bathtub.
She was not here last week, but she is here this week.
She's here. Yeah, I think last week she was in the shower, and it was like super hard to like be on the computer or phone or whatever while you're in the shower. So she just skipped Talking Beards and watched it in the replay. But she sent us lots of nice emails and told us how amazing the show was, even though she didn't get to catch it live.
Paul wants to know if we switched the style. Yes, we went from the regular way to freestyle. So we're now freestyle right now. Oh, Dan Cortez's cousin's here. OJ.
What are you talking about, Paul? What exactly are you talking about? It's only on side screen for you. Did something change? We changed nothing. Maybe Facebook changed something? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Tyler Hill's here.
This is great.
Hey, Tyler Hill.
Leo says, hello.
Hello, I'm Leo.
Hello, I'm Leo.
You know how messed up it was when she wouldn't let Leo on that door? There was plenty of room for him on that door. That was like the worst part of the whole movie.
I know. Michelle Emerson.
I'm glad you thought out, Leo.
She was healing from her wreck. She got into it.
Oh, that's why you had to take a shower instead of a bath. Well, I mean, I would think you would want to take a bath, like you're just
actually,
laying there soaking.
Excuse number 3.
What else is going on?
And forgot.
We don't buy that one either. Throw us another one, Michelle. I've been in a relationship like this. They just keep throwing things at you until you actually believe one. So
Amarta
we don't
says,
believe you.
Oh,
Michelle.
Oh my! Can you believe Debbie Irwin is here?
Wow.
The
Bindi Irwin. That's amazing.
Bindi Irwin is in the house. We like Bindi.
Yeah. What's up, Harry? You're going to read the transcript. So poop, Harry. Oh, hey, poop, Flanagan. Harry poop Flanagan. Oh, hey.
Stop it. All right.
I was giving him fun stuff to read.
Yeah. But all right. So oh goodness here.
What?
Pete Atherton says, I've seen some things saying it was a buoyancy issue for the door.
No way. I don't think so. She didn't weigh very much. And doesn't freezing water make stuff more buoyant? There was plenty of room on that door for him. She probably only weighed 75 pounds. This is ridiculous.
All right. See, you guys, wow. Yeah, you guys are completely over my head. I'm like, I don't even know what on earth you guys are talking about. I'm like, you're talking about
How do you
Titanic?
not know?
What are you talking?
Yeah, absolutely. It went back to the whole Leo guy.
Okay. All right. So,
All right. Oh yeah.
so
She
now,
was a jerk.
okay. So as all of you watched last week, we're kind of switching the style of the show up a little bit. We are going to be bringing our guests in at the beginning of the show because we want more people to. There's always more people here at the beginning of the show checking it out, and we want more people to check out our guests because we have our guests on for specific reasons because they're doing cool things, and we want more people to check out what they're doing. So without further ado, we're going to bring Dillon in right now, and we are going to talk to Dillon Scott, this guy.
Hello.
How are you doing, Dillon?
Doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
We are fantastic. I'd just like to lead this off by saying, hey, nice beard.
Hey, you as well. Thank you very much.
Hey, nice beard. Nice baby.
Yeah, where's your baby?
The baby is in the other room right now.
Oh, it escaped.
Did you see where Talking Beards made that post about you and a baby and the baby pulling your beard out?
No, I didn't.
You should probably check it out. It's pretty hilarious. Those guys are those guys are a riot.
Zach Greenwood says, "Oh, what up, Dillon?" Zach,
What's going on, Zach?
any
So, I'd
relation
like
to
lead
Lee?
this- What?
Any relation to Lee?
Lee Greenwood? Got it.
Good one.
So I'd like to lead this off. What is your Chivo? I don't know.
So I used to work at a restaurant called Benihana. I'm sure that some people have heard of it.
Yes.
And there is a little Korean guy there named Tim.
At all the
and-
Benihanas? Every Benihana has a little Korean guy named Tim?
Just about, yes.
Okay.
And our Tim, he called me Chivo because of my beard.
Okay.
And everybody was like, that is your new nickname now because the little Korean guy used Spanish to come up with your nickname.
Nice. So what's
And it was-
Chivo mean?
Goat.
But you don't even have a goatee.
Yeah.
You're right.
Boy, this
Have you ever thought about having the most superior facial hairstyle ever created?
I would have to switch to partial freestyle. And
Yeah, you
yes,
would-
I have.
Yeah.
Just because my cheeks are super thin. And with the baby grabbing on it constantly, it just has thinned it out so much that I've thought about going down to goatee.
I think it's an amazing idea. It's the best possible facial hairstyle that you could ever have. So you should probably do that.
We have so many
That's
people.
what all the kids are saying.
We have so many people popping in, saying some stuff. We have Tisha Chicken Bread here. She's like, "Howdy, Dillon. How are you?"
How would
Hey, Tisha, how's it going?
Chivo Scott?
Paul
because that
Griffin
means
says.
goat.
Paul Griffin says, "Or Tony." I don't know what that means, but
Or Tony the Tiger?
I guess so.
I guess so.
Shannon Chicken Bread says behind Whaler, which I don't know what that means either. These people are just
It
throwing.
means that whalers are actually like the behind of
like
any type of facial, like the butt.
the dupas.
Yeah. So like basically whalers are the butt of the beard community. And that makes sense. Thank you for letting us think about that, Shannon, and put that out there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a new shirt. Whalers, the butt of the beard community.
Yeah.
I'll write that
The
down.
dirty
Here in
dupa.
Arizona, we call it the culo.
Whoa. Look at Tisha's firing another shot. Whalers are sexy. Or say hi.
Clearly Shannon took her phone or whatever and he wrote that.
See, look, he's like,
She has
"Oh."
to think that she's married to him.
Yeah.
So how incredibly hot was it in Phoenix today?
It hit about 115 in my backyard in the shade.
That's it?
Yeah, we had a storm a couple days ago, so
Oh,
the
so you're
temperature
still
isn't
cooling off.
plateauing above 120.
So what was it in the sun?
It was probably about 120, 125.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's not fun. It actually is like physically painful to go outside sometimes.
Well, since you worked at Benihana with the nice flat top grill there, could you take an egg and fry it on your sidewalk in your backyard?
No, we actually tried it.
It doesn't work.
We put a pan out in the sun at about 11 in the morning, and then we waited till about the peak heat of the day, around 3 p.m., and then we dropped the egg in with a little bit of coconut oil, and it just kind of dried out the egg, like dehydrated the whole thing.
Jeez.
I thought it would be like cooking it.
But yet you can take a boiling cup of water outside when it's like negative 20 degrees and throw it in the air and it freezes instantaneously, but you can't cook an egg. This is ridiculous.
So you're saying Alaska is better than Phoenix?
Yeah. Global warming.
Yeah, they get to do more cool stuff with their extreme temperatures.
But it's a dry heat, says Debbie Irwin.
It's a dry heat. Yeah, that's what they all say. Like when you're in the desert. Oh, it's not that bad. It's a dry heat.
It's like a dry
120 degrees is still a freaking 120 degrees.
It's like a dry rub.
Yeah, it's like it kills people. It's like we have about 100 homeless people a year die due to heat exhaustion.
That freaking sucks.
That sounds like a fun place to live.
It's just extremely muggy here. Like it gets really hot. Like it'll be like 100 degrees for like a week or whatever during the summer. But dude, the humidity here is just unreal.
So
like today, like 90. But
basically what you're saying is you walk outside to go get your car and the temperature and the heat takes your wallet and beats you over the head.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happens. You're like, oh my gosh, it's 90 degrees. Oh, where's my wallet? Yep, exactly.
I've been mugged.
Oh, here we go. This explains it. Tisha doesn't get any more Hannah Montana tickets unless she lies to Shannon about how great whalers are. So that explains that.
And then Shannon takes Tisha's phone back and writes, "I don't like her." That was not very nice.
I don't know why Shannon would say that about Tisha. That's absolutely not nice. So just so everybody knows, Tisha Chicken Bread is an enormous Hannah Montana fan. So if everybody would like to like send her any like Facebook messages or like birthday cards with Hannah Montana on it or anything, I don't like. That's why the Chicken Breads, they went to Montana last week because
that's where Hannah's from.
Yeah, that's where Hannah's from. So she just wanted to go be there, and Shannon got to go fishing and stuff. So that was pretty fun. But yeah, they didn't even get to hang out with Hannah Montana. I guess she was on tour or something, and she wasn't there. So
nobody's touring right now, Aaron.
It was a virtual tour.
Oh,
but she had to go to the studio.
No, that's just a lie that she told them to, so that way she didn't have to hang out with them. Oh, I'm on tour. Sorry, I can't do it.
Wow, that was mean.
It's
freaking Hannah.
She leads so many multiple lives. I heard that they got to hang out with Miley Cyrus though, so that's kind of a big deal.
You know, some people say they're the same person, but I just don't believe it. Like their hair is completely not even close to the same.
I'm gonna have to dig out my Miley Cyrus wig or my Hannah Montana wig. I got one.
You do?
Yeah.
Prove it.
I'll have to show you pictures someday.
You should. You should wear it.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay. We're all
on track.
We're all over the place, so we need to get back to this because we're having way too much fun dicking around here. But all right, so Dillon, let's take her back to the beginning. How did you, or why did you get like? Let's talk about the birth of your beard. Let's talk about let's go back. Like, when did you first start growing your beard? And what inspired you to do it? Did you have like your dad or your grandparents or your aunt or someone like have a really nice beard and you're like, oh my God, I want to be just like them? I mean, where did it all come from?
I mean, I started growing facial hair when I was around 16. I had the sideburn and chin strap.
We call that the Mark Tremonti.
The traditional teenage douche facial hair.
We call that the Scott Sakura.
We call that the Aaron D. Johnston.
And then it just, it changed. When I went to culinary school, I ended up having to shave it all off. And eventually I got to the point where they didn't care if I had just a little goatee. And then when I started competing, I just had a mustache. And I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to do this competition. And I went up against Chris Tinney and Talon, and I ended up taking third. And I was like, okay, third out of 3 is last place. So I got a trophy for last place. And I'm like, I need to do something bigger, better, with more people in it to prove that I'm not just some scrub showing up to a beard competition.
Noah's Ark. Oh, sorry.
Gesundheit?
No. You said you needed to do something bigger and better. Okay, never mind.
He built a giant boat.
Wow, that joke
With
went
my
off so
beard.
well in my head. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Not in real life.
Well, okay, but to take it a step back, though, even a little bit more, like, all right, so you started growing a mustache, you were growing a beard through culinary school and all that stuff, but, like, where did you jump from just the growing beard to, like, all of a sudden, competition stuff? Like, how did you get involved in the competition stuff? How did you learn about it? Like, where did that all root, from?
The restaurant I was working at hosted the pre-party for Canyon State Beard Club's Whisker Bent and Hellbound competition. And I'm in the kitchen cooking, and I'm just seeing crazy big beards walking past the window. And I'm just like, what is going on right now? So I go out there and I grab a beer. I start talking with some of them. And then Talon actually was like, hey, you should come and compete tomorrow. And I was like standing there with my boss and everything, like, oh, sorry, like I got to work tomorrow. I can't. He's like, dude, we're sponsoring the event. Just wear a t-shirt for us and you can go. You'll be fine.
Awesome.
So I ended up going, and I saw, like, I was wearing the t-shirt and jeans, and I saw everyone dressed up. And I was like, I'm going to go put on a costume. I'm not going to just wear a t-shirt and jeans up there.
And so you just had a costume like in your car.
Well, our competition is Canyon State Beard Club's competition was like 3 days after Halloween, and I was a 1920 strongman because of the mustache. So I was just I was like 2 miles away from my house from the competition, so I just went home and changed and came back.
Nice.
Yeah, Leo writes here his first comp, he got 3rd out of 3 as well. No trophy, but nice try to grow better. Yeah, I mean, you got to start somewhere. I mean, and that's the thing is, like, you need to get the courage up to actually get up there, go up there, and that specific competition, like, there's been multiple years where I've tried to get to that one because I have a friend who actually lives out in Phoenix, and she's part of the 501st, the Star Wars club. With the,
you did a nerd podcast with her.
Yeah, I did. I did a Star Wars one. But yeah, she lives there, and I was trying to explain to her about this whole beard thing that we do and everything. She's like, oh. And I said, in fact, there's this competition that's going to be at, what's the name of the place that the competition was at?
The Nile.
Yeah.
The Nile Theater.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, we go to shows there all the time and stuff like that. She's like, it's a really great place. And I'm like, well, there's going to be a beard competition there. You should go check it out. And so then she went. I don't know if she went or not, but then she remembered seeing a ton of bearded guys around town and everything. And I'm like, well, next year I'm planning on coming out. Never did, but it was definitely one of those spots that I want to go to Phoenix so bad. I mean, and I want to check that comp out like really bad. So, all right. So you got the costume.
Honestly, one of the cheapest competitions. Like, we get a deal for our rooms, and it's like $65 a night for the rooms.
Who's calling you?
My girlfriend.
Oh, we can talk to her right now. Should we talk to her?
I already hung it up.
Oh my gosh! She's gonna be pissed when she gets home.
You're live right now. She could just be watching you, right? Maybe she's like,
she was like, "Wow, he straight up ignored my call."
That's the thing, is she knew about this and she called anyways.
She's gonna come in and bust that door in here in a little bit. It's gonna be hilarious.
No, she should still be at work until about 6:30. So
8:21. So she's
way
probably
late.
already off work.
It's only 5:20 here, so.
Wow, you're in the past. We're in the future right now.
It gets dark later, just to let you know. In the future, it gets dark.
Yeah, like 8:21, it's probably going to be dark.
It's pretty dark here.
Yeah.
All right, so you go.
Sun's fully out.
Oh, stop it!
Wow.
So you do this competition. Now, after this competition, you obviously met some of the guys in the club and all that stuff, and we're kind of super interested in it, So, like, how did you get involved then? In like, did you just start traveling around, made some friends, got involved in the club? I mean, what's the story then at that point?
I actually just went after I took third in that competition. I just kind of went on about my life. Planned on growing I was like, okay, I'm going to grow out a beard now for the next competition, but it's like a year away. I didn't even think about going to different cities or anything like that. And then I did pretty well in the full beard styled mustache category.
Do you have the Sandy Claus?
About the Sandy Claus Funko.
Oh no, that's my girlfriend's actually. I just bought that for her last night.
But it's
an advent calendar.
Oh.
With little Nightmare Before Christmas Pop Funkos in it.
Wow.
You could probably find it on Amazon.
You know what?
Summer.
I'm really thinking
for about $50, yeah.
We should start a Pop Funko show, because it seems like everyone's into that stuff. I've never heard of it before. Today's the first day I've ever seen those.
I'm afraid it's going to kind of go the way of Beanie Babies, and just eventually they're all going to
go the way of the Beanie Babies.
I'm thinking more like Webkins. That was my hardcore thing. I was hardcore
What's
Webkins.
A Webkin?
Oh my God. Webkins was the greatest thing ever. I don't have any sitting around, but it's kind of like Beanie Babies, but they came with a little serial number, and then you log into webkins.com, and then it was like this whole virtual world of all these little animals and stuff, and you'd build their rooms, and you'd play games and get money. You get them a job, wash dishes.
Like Sims?
Kind of like that, but with little animals.
Huh. But you had to buy separate action figures to play the game.
Not action figures that were stuffed. They were little stuffed animals for little kids. But for some odd reason, I was in my early 30s.
Serial numbers tattooed onto them?
No, they had tags on them. Little tags.
Okay.
Tied around their foot.
Interesting.
Shut up.
I think there's there's video games with those things now. I think my stepson has a bunch of those guys, but they're like Mario and Pac-Man and
apparently I collected Weeble Wobbles when they came out originally.
Yeah, you did. You're like, oh, check out these Weeble Wobbles, but they were just like rock. It was round.
It was like a rock. It was I took a piece of soapstone and carved it.
So Dillon, what's your favorite candy?
Oh, Butterfingers.
Why?
So do you like
Butterfingers or Chico sticks?
Or glow sticks?
Whoa.
Chico sticks. It's like the center of a Butterfinger without the chocolate around the outside.
No.
So do you like the soft Butterfingers or the ones that just the original Butterfingers that get stuck in your teeth?
The original Butterfingers that get stuck in your teeth.
Have you ever had the soft ones that are square shaped, like Reese's peanut butter cups? They taste exactly like Butterfingers, except for the whole teeth sticking part.
I don't like the teeth.
Throw a couple of those into your milkshake, hit blend.
Milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. I don't really drink a lot of milkshakes.
He doesn't like to bring boys to his yard because when it's really hot outside, they all get mugged.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get all those boys mugged in his backyard.
Dillon probably likes that because then he just watches them all get hit with
you can't even
sunlight.
Imagine going outside in Phoenix with a Butterfinger at 115 degrees. That sucker would just melt bam.
No, it's a candy bar. It's definitely not a sucker.
This is true. This is true. Glander says.
So Dillon,
hashtag Team Butterfinger. Go.
What is your pet peeve?
My pet peeve is waking up with the blanket off of me.
At all?
At all. If someone takes it from me,
everything.
I kicked it off myself. I just can't. I wake up and I'm furious.
So that just starts your day off crummy if you just accidentally get the cover off of you.
Well, I wake up several times through the night because of the baby now. So if I wake up and the cover's off of me, I can cover myself back up and I'll wrap myself up like a burrito and make sure that I don't get it taken off of me or kicked off or anything.
Natalie says that I burrito the covers when I'm sleeping, but really I think in the middle of the night she just shoves them all on me. But she says I always I roll and take them off of her, but I don't. I think she's just setting me up.
We have 2 blankets on our bed just to make sure that we each get our own proportion of
They're
blankets.
separate. You've got like side by side blankets.
Yeah.
That's
Now, have you
smart.
ever woken up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy?
Is that a Kesha reference?
Yes, it is.
What is she doing now?
Putting out some really good music. You should look her up.
she actually, yeah, her new stuff is actually really,
It's
really good.
fantastic. Oh, dude, it rips all her old shit.
Except for her first album. Nothing will ever be better than that. That was just basically a work of art.
Well, it's all a work of art to me, but
Well, it was the best work of art.
the Dance Commander is my favorite one. The remix album. I'm super deep into Kesha, so you know.
So if anybody wants to get Scott anything special,
Kesha.
get some
Just buy
Kesha
him
gear.
Kesha. Yeah.
Go to your local Hot Topic, pick out a t-shirt.
She likes beards.
I still like the picture of her and Chad Roberts and her and Arnie. Those 2 pictures are so funny.
When she was like biting his beard.
Yeah. Putyourbeardinmymouth.com. Look it up.
Yep. Hey, Dylan, what's your favorite cartoon?
Gravity Falls.
That's a video game. And that's bullshit. It doesn't fall. We already went through this, didn't we?
We did, yes. But I'm still sticking by Gravity Falls, hands down. Alex Hirsch is an amazing cartoonist.
Nice.
And it's just one of those cartoons, like, they break the third wall constantly. They make fun of themselves constantly while they're making fun of everything else. But it's designed for, like, teenagers, so a lot of the jokes go over their heads.
That sounds very interesting. What's your second favorite cartoon?
Oh, Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball R, Dragon Ball N, Dragon Ball.
See,
No,
obviously.
the
Hugh?
original Dragon Ball.
Just the one? Not there was
one
just
Dragon
one
Ball.
Dragon Ball?
The show was called Dragon Ball. There was all 7 in it.
Then why wouldn't it be
I
Dragon
just when Goku was a child.
I just ordered a Dragon Ball shifter knob for my car, and I didn't even know what it was. Natalie had to tell me. I was like, check out this shifter ball. It looks pretty cool.
Gravity
And she was
F-
like, that's a Dragon Ball. And I was like, oh, man. I ordered it anyway.
Yep, Gravity Falls is a Paw Patrol spinoff.
You shut your dirty mouth.
Oh,
Fight you.
that's right.
Wow.
You take that, Andrew Matson.
So did you just find a new pet peeve?
People being wrong? Yeah, I mean,
No, just this in general.
See, Ortney likes Beavis and Buttheads.
C. Ortney's right. That is the greatest cartoon of all times.
Uh-oh.
And everyone else that chooses anything else is wrong.
Chicken Bread says sheets are off.
I didn't grow up with cable, so I didn't have any interaction with Beavis and Butthead until the movie came out.
Right?
And the movie is so completely different than the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot
And I
longer.
watched the movie and I'm like, this is stupid.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
And
It was amazing.
I was like 10, 13 years old when that movie came out. So it should have been like right in my wheelhouse at the time.
But there was probably like a lot of like inside stuff that you probably didn't get from never watching the show. I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, you don't
'Cause
want to
I
watch it in Arizona outside because it's a little too hot. So you got to watch it inside where there's air conditioning.
Otherwise, it just fries your brain.
Yeah.
What got you doing Hey Nice Beard?
I missed everybody, to be honest. I wanted to have a reason to talk to people from the bearding community. And I felt like I was always so wrapped up with the actual competition and everything that I never like got to ask some of these questions of my friends, people that I interact with constantly. And so I thought this would be a good way for me to get to know my friends better and give other people the opportunity to see these big bearded and intimidating people goof off and joke about eating candy or their favorite drink being water.
Everybody's favorite
me.
drink was water.
See? Right there. I gotta
This
have
is
it.
my second thing right now.
Yeah, see? Look it. I knew it. Everyone's drink is water.
Everybody,
Everybody.
especially if you live in Phoenix, because you have to drink water or you'll die.
Mm-hmm. 1.5 gallons a day.
I drink a gallon.
I drink 4
I need to-
gallons a day.
Shut up, Scott.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Prove it.
That's what I said. You prove it. Make me.
I want a video diary of you drinking water all day long.
That's going to be his new podcast, Drinking Water with Scott.
Yeah.
And he's just going to like,
It's going to be like,
I'm drinking
two.
another glass of water right now.
It's not over till he drinks 4 gallons.
Yeah, it's going to be like the best podcast
okay.
of all time.
So speaking of that, though, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast the other day, and he had on David Blaine, and this one trick that he does is he drinks like a gallon of water, and then he swallows a bunch of frogs, and then he like projectile vomits out all the water, and then he spits the frogs up, and they're still alive. So if
That's
you want to,
weird.
if you want to listen to someone drink a gallon of water and then someone throw up a gallon of water, it's pretty. I'm just saying.
Speaking of the best podcast of all time, how many awards have you won for episode 7 of Hey Nice Beard?
200 million.
That's pretty good. I
Yeah.
figured it was somewhere in that range because
I was definitely surprised.
yeah. Oh, you shouldn't have been. I could have predicted that easily.
And episode 8 got
Has it-
200 million and one critically acclaimed awards.
How has the new fandom that you found since you filmed episode 7? Like, how does it feel like when you go down the street and stuff like that? Like, people are like going crazy now or not?
Oh my God, it's
I
Aaron.
don't go
It's the guy that interviewed
outside. There's
Aaron.
Corona
Right.
everywhere.
And then
Like,
you probably got
Arizona-
like 4 or 5 people that are like, "Oh, I'm an OG fan back when episode 1 through 6." But then you got the million people that's watched episode 7, and now they think they're old school
Yeah,
watchers.
I'm dealing with all kinds of licensing issues. I saw a shirt the other day with Hey Nice Beards on it, and I was like, where did that come from?
That's not even my logo. I know.
It's backwards.
It happens to me all the time. I walked into JCPenney the other day, and there was like a whole rack of shirts with my face on it, and I had nothing to do with it. It was crazy.
Yes, episode 7 was banned in China.
That's when you know it's good, when it's getting banned in other countries.
Summer
They
wants
won't-
Summer wants you to
Go.
scoot back so we can see her, so she can see her beard.
It's nice. It's a nice beard.
It's braided right now.
Here we go. Mattson says he was nominated for every possible award for episode 7. Then they retracted the nominations after the marathon of episode 8.
That's what I heard. But not before episode 7 got 200,000 awards.
Hey, nice beard.
Nice beard.
All right. So, how often do you record these episodes? And you just started doing another sideshow off of that one. Tell us a little bit about both of those things.
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to get a little bit more established doing the interviews, get a little bit more experience. And then I started interviewing the Whiskerinas of the community as well. And it's been a lot of fun. It's like I have a different set of questions for them, but for each segment, I try to follow the same guidelines. Like for Hey Nice Beard, I'll ask them all the same questions. And for the Whiskerina Ideal, which is the other show, I'll ask them around the same question. I'll skip one or two of them, like if they answered the question previously for me. But the only thing that I do differently is I do a segment called Would You Rather at the end, where I ask like 5 or 6 would you rather questions that are completely different than every other interview.
I like the would you rather questions.
Do you, Aaron? Would you rather do a would you rather question or not?
I would.
Okay. How often do you do? How often are you releasing episodes?
It depends on how manic I get, I guess. If I can get like 5 episodes done in a week, I will. If I like, it depends on scheduling because I'm trying to keep it kind of lighthearted. So it's whenever you have time. I'm not trying to rush you. It's not like, oh, well, you need to be ready at this time. Otherwise, I can't do it. Like it's just whenever you and I have time.
Dillon, would you rather be Scott or Aaron for a day?
I'd rather be Natalie.
So he wants to be married to me. Nice.
So I can put up wind chimes everywhere.
Ever since that episode, she's been hanging a lot more wind chimes around the house. I don't appreciate it, Dillon.
Enabler.
Would you rather do episode 3 of talking about poop or another trivia show?
Oh,
that's just
I don't know.
Question.
How about fuck it and we do another episode of something completely different?
Nope, that wasn't the question. You can't.
Well, I didn't answer the other one the right way.
Yes, you did. Perfect.
No, I said Natalie.
Yeah, that was perfect. It was a trick question. Natalie was the right answer.
You could have been Nico. Nico could have been the right answer. Whatever.
I'm lost again. Who's Nico?
Nico!
Scott's dumb dog.
He's not dumb.
He doesn't even know how to poop in a box. He has to, I gotta go outside.
Because he's a dog, you moron.
Yeah, dogs are morons. They don't even know how to freaking poop in a box like cats. Cats are so much smarter.
Yeah, but dogs are happier.
Nah, absolutely not. Cats are happier because they run the world.
See?
Dogs' brains are just bigger, that's all.
Okay. Tell him your story, Nico.
Jesus. All right. Well, now that Nico's taken over the show, I don't know. That's been about it. Let's see. Oh, who would you rather have breakfast with besides George Washington?
Oh. Julia Child.
Why?
Because I used to love watching her show on so I've wanted to be a chef for a long time, but what kind of triggered it was my mom.
Mm-hmm.
She would always home cook all of our meals, pretty much. Like, we would rarely eat out. And on Saturday mornings, we would watch the PBS cooking shows, come up with ideas, and then we'd go to the grocery store, buy all the ingredients, and then come up with a menu of what we watched that morning. And Julia Child was on it, and she was one of my favorites because you knew her recipes were going to be good, and they're going to be very intricate as well.
Would she be cooking the breakfast?
No. Well, maybe we'd both be in the kitchen cooking, and then we get like white girl wasted afterwards off of like Bellinis.
What's a Bellini?
Okay, a Bellini is a mimosa just with different juices. Like, you could do mango, peach. Like, do you guys know the cans of like Jumex nectar, fruit nectar?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's that and champagne essentially.
Oh, nice.
So you can have like a strawberry banana Bellini.
Sounds fancy.
It is. It's something that you have to drink with your pinky up.
Oh yeah, that's the only way to drink stuff.
All right, Dillon, where can we find the show at?
You can find it on YouTube under Hey Nice Beard, or there is a Facebook page for it as well.
I think I put a link to it also in the...
And C. Orty says, how do we get notifications to your show? You go to his YouTube page and you click that bell.
That subscribe button.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah. So if you go to the wherever you're watching this from, well, Courtney, you're watching this from Facebook. If you scroll through the information about this episode, there'll be a link to that page. So all you got to do is click on it, and then you can hit the subscribe button.
Perfect.
Awesome. So, go ahead, Aaron.
That's it. I was just going to say thank you, Dillon, for coming by tonight.
One thing I would like to mention.
Ahead. You go.
We are my club, the Candy State Beard Club. We are working on our online competition.
Nice.
And it's going to be around the same time as our regular competition is, around like the second weekend of November. And if anybody has any suggestions of good charities or anything, we're always looking for new groups to help. And any suggestions on raffles as well, like just any ideas that you come up with, because we're always looking for new stuff. And with this new age of online competitions, I feel like we can do a larger spectrum of stuff that we can give away to help out a local charity.
Excellent. Well, anybody that wants to help Dillon out, just reach out, and you know how to get a hold of us.
Yeah, you can find him on Facebook, friend him over there, send him a direct message, or
go to his house.
Yeah,
knock on his door. 123 Main Street, Phoenix, Arizona.
Just make sure you come at night, because if you will spontaneously combust into flames.
Yeah, obviously you got to do it at night.
Yeah, just sneak up real quietly.
3 a.m.
All right, Dillon. Well, thank you very much for number one. Thank you for having us on your show. Episodes 7 and 8. Aaron's 7, I'm 8, and thank you for coming on our show and hanging out with us tonight. We're definitely going to have you back on more often for side segments and so on and so forth.
Awesome. I appreciate it. And thanks again for doing the interviews. It's awesome because I feel like I'm just one of the small little guys doing the competitions and stuff, and having people go, yeah, I'll do your interviews. That's awesome. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm just like, no, thank you for actually doing it. Like, it means a lot to me that you guys are willing to take the time out of your day to help out and hang out.
Well, it's been really cool because it's nice to kind of see our friends too, like, you know, all the people that you've interviewed, you know, Whiskerinas and the regular guys too, and, you know, kind of get to know like little side stories about them and like little quirks and stuff, like, you know, your sheets being off your bed and that drives you nuts.
So go to Dillon's house, rip the sheets off his bed. Perfect. All right. Well,
Tisha.
Thank you, Dillon.
Yes, thank you. We'll take care of it for you, Tisha. All right, cool.
All right.
Thanks, see you later.
All right. So now this is the moment in the show where we have Beard News, brought to you by Beard Laws himself, Mr. Matt McClear.
Hey,
what is up, Matt?
Hey, how's it going today?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
Good. What a great interview. Well
That was good.
We like Dillon. He's a good peoples.
He is. He's a good peoples, and he's pretty good at trivia. For, you know, if you're not trying to win, he did a really good job that one. But so good evening. I'm Matt, and this is your Talking Beard News, brought to you by Beard Laws. For anyone that doesn't know or hasn't checked it out, we recently have been doing some pretty cool episodes on F It Friday. We just did episode 2 of Talking Poop, and before you judge us, and before you judge us and say it's crappy, it was actually pretty good. Some might say one of the best episodes out there.
Was it corny?
Yeah, it's corn season. It was corny. Very corny. Have you heard this story, or even maybe had a fear of a snake coming up to get you while you're pooping? Because I always thought, you know, it was a kind of a myth, but then I also heard some stories on the internet, and you know, it's on the internet, so it must be true. But there's an article from the Toronto Sun where a snake, as they said in this article, scared the bejesus out of a Texas man when he saw a snake coming out of his toilet. No, not the plumber snake that you use to remove those clogs or big poops when you don't have the original poop knife handy, but an actual snake. I would have thought, you know, being from Texas, he might have just grabbed his bathroom gun and just shot the snake. But it turns out he grabbed a golf club and was able to safely release the harmless, non-venomous snake. Could you imagine?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you could? Oh, I didn't think that was a real thing. But in other news, this one's pretty wild, and it doesn't have anything to do with poop. So you're good, Scott.
Thank you.
Scott hates poop.
I know he does, but this is probably something that everyone has either seen in their life or done it themselves. A kid or yourself putting a piece of a Lego somewhere they're not supposed to. Hell, maybe even adults do this, but that's for a totally different segment. So a New Zealand boy learned that putting Legos in your nose is a really bad idea. Apparently, this 7-year-old put a Lego in his nose in 2018, and it just stayed there. They brought him to the doctor, and they were not able to find it. They did all sorts of tests and everything, couldn't find it. So they thought, well, it passed, and he probably pooped it out. Everything was good and normal until this month. He started to get these terrible pains in his nose. He thought that he inhaled a sprinkle or something because I guess he sniffed a cupcake, and then his nose started killing him. So he blew his nose out, expecting to find a booger or a sprinkle or something, and it was actually that Lego that was in there for 2 years. Apparently, it was ridden with bacteria and all sorts of nasty stuff. But they ended up finding it that way, and that was also on the TorontoSun.com. So if you guys want to see the full article, or if you want to see the snake coming out of the toilet, it's under there under weird news.
Nice.
Yeah. So how many Legos did you get stuck in your nose when you were a kid, Scott?
I didn't. No, I never.
I got 4. Yeah.
You got 4? Yeah. My brother had a weird thing with eating marbles. Remember the game Crossfire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would I don't know if it was his thing on how to try to win or something, but every once in a while he'd pop a marble in his mouth and we have to wait for him to poop it out.
Are you sure
I
he
think
wasn't?
we discussed this. Wasn't your brother a hungry hippo?
That's what I was going to say.
Could have been.
Yeah. I think he thought it was.
Maybe. Yeah,
He was
I don't know.
playing the wrong game.
Yeah, that's why he's the second smartest in the family.
That's right.
Michelle
Yeah,
Emerson.
and, that's all I got.
Hold on. Michelle Emerson has to interject with another fun story. Her dad's friend's wife got bit in the crotch by a squirrel that came up in the toilet.
Youch. She's got some wicked stories. I can't wait to have her on episode something. Of,
Dude, you should just do an episode just interviewing Michelle Emerson and just you're not really going to be able to say much, but it'll be like your episode and you'll just be nodding. But she's full of stories.
Well, every winter at some point I lose my voice because where we live it's -30 for many, many weeks. So I'll play in that episode for Michelle to come on, or potentially roll out a secret project that features women who like beards. Maybe she'll just run with it.
Maybe
There
we
you
should
go.
do a
Yeah,
show
she'll
called
definitely do that.
Talking Things That Are Stuck in Our Bodies.
I feel like that might be a good one, but definitely mature content on YouTube.
See, she says she has the best stories. So
She does.
All right, so what game are you playing tonight there, Matthew?
We're going to do Jackbox Party Games Edition
Awesome.
6. And then last week we had about 20 people playing, so we'll switch over to probably Lie Swatter, and we can have up to 100 people.
You're going to have to utilize all 100 people tonight.
I think so, too. I think we're going to try to get 100. So, yeah, if anybody wants to come play after this show's long gone, just jump over to the Beard Laws YouTube.
Beard Laws
Or
YouTube.
Beard Laws Facebook.
Or the Beard Laws Facebook, yeah, that's the thing. Or Twitch or whatever Periscope is. We're live there. I've never had a viewer there.
Whatever Periscope is, we're there.
Look at there you go. Michelle Emerson should be your third host on Talking Poop.
We'll have to get management, get the contract and everything signed up. But,
There's so many moving pieces to
I know.
talking to. That's why we can't do them every week, because it's litigation and judges and
it's unbelievable.
laws and
Legal stuff
401ks and
gavels.
Yeah, Wall Street. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really technical. It's hard to. And we'll try to get her in. Maybe episode 9 or 10, we'll be able to get her through the due process they call it.
Yeah, I think so.
Todd-
if people in Florida would wear masks, then the process would go faster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tatiana wants to know if you guys know Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. Me and Jason went to different schools together. Probably pretty much at the same time. Yeah, we were definitely at different schools, and I think actually me and him went to different softball camps during the summer together.
Did you go by Jay?
Yeah, well, that was his alter ego. Remember, that one time when Jay was hanging out and there was that Bob guy and he was at the convenience store. It was a whole thing. I think they actually wrote a movie about it.
Yeah, and he was like, Bob, your name's spelled backwards, it's still Bob, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, Bob.
We got the bearded woodworkers here tonight. Hello.
Yeah, he builds stuff out of wood,
And he's bearded.
It's awesome.
and he works.
Really cool. You should see the beard love when he did.
So Tisha Chicken Bread says we have to watch her and Amarta on Fridays. F it this Friday. So they're going to be doing a special show this week. What do you know anything about it?
Me?
Yeah, anyone?
Yeah. Let's go with yes.
Yes.
It's going to be a great episode this Friday.
Best one of this Friday that's ever been done on this Friday.
Yep.
I Googled it.
Look at this. Tatiana wants to know. She says, "Sweet, so excited for this business of his. You guys look great. Did you hear that? Look how great we look."
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I do know Jason.
That's the Jason we're talking about.
Yeah, me and Jason definitely went to different schools together.
And he played softball too. What I was reading.
But yeah,
on LinkedIn.
his business Honest Amish is super great.
It is.
Honest
This is an
Amish.com.
Honest Amish beard.
It's what we all use.
this-
We all use it.
Yep, that's what I got. Oh,
Now what?
Look at this.
Crystal
Oh,
Davis.
Crystal Davis is here.
drink. All right.
Straight
everyone.
up, a
That's one
whole
of my
bottle
favorite
of,
parts of the show.
Casco vodka right here. Yeah, just a whole bottle of it.
All right, Matthew.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for having me this Thursday. If anybody's around, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and there's going to be a surprise guest making their first ever YouTube debut appearance in Periscope and Twitch, and they'll be on the Talking Beards Network this Thursday as well, 9 p.m. Eastern
Thursday.
Standard Time. Yeah,
That's right.
breaking news. First time ever, not on
Ever.
social media, but on the Beard Laws and many YouTube shows.
Are they from TikTok?
Yeah. Yeah.
That really narrowed it down.
I mean,
I
you know,
know
it's one of
who
those
it is
TikTokers.
now. He's on TikTok.
or she. Could be a she.
Or they.
They.
There's a question for you. Do we
Do I-
use Honest Amish for anything not beard related?
I wash my entire body with Honest Amish soap.
I use soap as well, and then
How
I
about
take
that?
some of the balm or some of the beard stuff, and I'll actually put it in my hair too. It's good for my hair.
They actually go ahead.
No, I use the same. I'll use the balm or the oil. Like I'll actually rub it into my knees or my hands. Like because I get really dry hands, and I'll actually put extra oil. Like if I'm putting it into my beard, but extra oil in my hands. They have the salve too, which is really good for that.
That's what I was about to say. Have you ever tried the salve? But yeah, I didn't get it out.
Awesome.
All right, Matt. Well, thank you for joining us. There it is.
Yeah, that's the good stuff right there.
That's good stuff. It's amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thanks, guys, and have a good rest of your show. And, and everybody else watching. You guys are amazing. And keep checking out the Talking Beards Network.
Absolutely.
Never gets old saying that, does it? Talking
It's-
Beards Network.
Talking Beards, the network.
The
Actually.
network. Well,
The network.
I was silent sometimes when I say it. Sorry, guys. It's not
It's
really-
fine.
It's like a silent P.
Yeah.
All right, Matt.
All right,
have a
see you
good
later.
trivia show or game show tonight. And
Sounds good.
talk to you later.
All right, see you guys.
Okay, bye.
Wow. Wow. So now is the time on Talking Beards where we go to the BS Button Beard bulletin board. We're going to fly through this one. I don't really know how much stuff is in here.
There's not much in there.
Let's
Zoom it in. You can do it.
I know I can't.
Hurry.
It reformatted it.
Everything's reformatted.
It is. So let's see. The Texas Craft Whisker Club shared a post 3 hours ago, Tuesday, August 25th at 5:55 p.m. I can't get that thing. Okay, there we go. Join Amarta and Tisha for the F It Friday on the Talking Beards Network. Amarta and Tisha will be talking about times they've been building a Whiskerina creation and said, F it. Please share with us your Whiskerina mishaps, freestyle unfixables, bad beer days, and any other time that you were prepping for a comp and just redirected, started over, washed it out, and what did you do next? How did you recover? And don't forget those quarantine shaves. Tell us your stories. So make sure you guys tune in to the F It Friday on Talking Beards. It'll also be on the Texas Craft Whisker Club page. I'm assuming, not that they listed it here, but it will be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Correct?
I don't know. We've been doing them at 9:00 Eastern. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Well, Tisha, well, yeah, I can't see the chat room, so you're going to have to take care of the chat room part. It's covered up.
It is.
Also, on Monday night, this coming Monday, we have Chopped Craft Beards Battle number 7. Bailey versus George. Dr. George Anderson.
Yeah. And Bailey Bowling. She's the niece of Danielle Hollerland. Cousin.
Uncle D.
Uncle D.
Yeah, so tune in Monday night. They'll be the two of them will be going head to head. Box was provided by Lauren Butler. So basically what it is it's an hour-long craft build. We introduce each of the participants. Then we give them 1 hour after they open their box to craft a beard out of all the stuff that's in the box. And then we talk to them while they're building it, and we talk to them after. So it's a really interesting concept, really fun show to do. So make sure you tune in. Go over and like the Texas Craft Whisker Club page over on Facebook. So, Aaron, talk about this.
Apple pie tacos filled with cheesecake. Look at that.
It looks like
Ben Samuels. He's the master of everything foods. Look at that. Look at that stuff.
Gross.
Look at those tacos. I think he had pizzas delivered to his house from like France or some crap today. I don't know where they're from, but they came in the mail and they were pizzas.
What about Brian Tyler? What is this about?
I do. Hey, is he? I can't read it because it's all.
Mad.
He is now sponsored by Mad Viking Beard and Mustache Company.
Because he looks like a Viking, for goodness sakes. Why would he not be sponsored by Mad Viking?
That makes sense. I mean, look, he has paint on his face.
But he looks happy in this one picture.
That's weird. You're supposed to be.
It's not happy. It's not Happy Viking Beard and Mustache Company.
Yeah, Brian. That was before he was with Mad Viking.
Oh.
Now he's just like mad all the time.
Yeah, he's like, oh, look at me, I'm all happy. And then he's mad in these other pictures. He's like, I should be in Mad Viking.
Now I'm a Mad Viking.
What did you hear about this event, Aaron?
Yeah, so this is Saturday, October 3rd at 1 p.m. It's Beards at the Beach, social distancing on social media. So it's a online beard competition. It's put on by Beards at the Beach. Their original competition was going to be on October 3rd, live and in person, but they decided to just move it online like most people have done. So they're going to be doing theirs at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And if all goes well, it'll be over by 7 o'clock p.m. And then you can just tune on over to Talking Beards and watch the our live beard competition that night at 7 o'clock. Beards for Maddie. So hopefully, you can just have a full, wonderful beard-filled day on October 3rd.
Mm-hmm. What else are you going to be doing? It'll be a nice fall day, just get your blankies.
Hanging out, getting ready for, Talking Beards, not Talking Beards, the competition, but, Beards for Maddie competition.
Friday, October 16th through the 18th, the Mad Vikings 7th annual Monster Ball. If everything goes off as planned, this event will be a live event, correct, Aaron?
They said that they have a plan A and a plan B, and both plans are live and in person. So This event will be live and in person. So yeah, October 17th
yes,
will be the 7th annual Monsters Ball. It's not in, where's that? Sharon, Pennsylvania.
And you guys will be coming and staying with me.
Yeah, everybody.
Not everyone.
Staying at Scott's house. Everybody.
No,
okay,
false.
Maybe just me and Natalie, but
yeah, and probably Andrew.
And Andrew Madsen.
Mad son.
Yeah, well, he'll be mad, son, because Nico will attack him. But yeah, so we'll have a big party at Scott's house, and everyone's invited.
Yes. All right.
123 Main Street, Chardon, Ohio.
All right, tell us about the Family Feud Battle of the Beards.
Yeah, so this is coming up September 26th. It is an online Family Feud event. If you go to it, they've kind of explained it a little bit further in detail, and I think it's $20 entry fee for your team. I don't know when they need everyone to be registered by, but I know it's coming up soon. So if you'd like to participate in this event, click that link and hit them up. I know they're working really hard. They've got some really great sponsors, and they may have, every day I think they're doing like a little fun Family Feud thing to kind of get people interested. And today, someone won a Honest Amish soap. So I know it's pretty crazy. So maybe it'll happen again tomorrow. You never know. So go over there to follow this link. Working Class Dames and Working Class Beards, Family Feud Battle of the Beards. So follow that link and play their game tomorrow. And you never know, you might get a chance to win some Honest Amish product.
Yes.
There you go. And so then, on September 26th, you can go ahead and try to beat Team Talking Beards because, obviously we're going to win. I mean, Talking Beards, the team.
Thank you, Natalie.
Yeah.
What colors are shirts? What did we decide on?
Green, because we're winners. We're green.
Green makes me horny.
And also with all that, if you scroll back real quick, the winner, obviously besides us, if you do beat us, then you'll win the box. So Talking Beards will be providing 5 the boxes because obviously a team for Family Feud is 5. So if you win, you will get the box. So yeah, that's another incentive. So go over there, look them up, and get registered, get you a team together, and play some Family Feud on September 26th.
What happened with Andy Teague, the good egg?
Andy Teague, the good egg. I gotta go back. Oh my gosh, I lost it. He won an award. I forgot the name of it. That was like
the Founds Brewing Company Award for Outstanding Contribution to the British Bearding Community.
Yeah, that was it. He did it. And what's funny is Andy Teague doesn't even have a beard right now. He said it stopped growing on him.
Oh, whatever. Andrea Glander, she makes these lovely earrings.
Yeah, she does. Look at those things. So yeah, hit up Andrea.
The black and blue earrings.
Glander. Yeah, hit her up. She makes all these cool things, and I don't know. I don't think she actually has a page or anything. She just sells them kind of on her Facebook page. So
yeah, if you just click on this link here, it'll take you over to the page.
You can. Yep. And she sells them, and they're cool looking.
Ooh, Battle of the Beards 2020, Newburgh, Indiana, October 3rd.
October 3rd, yep. So apparently we chose the wrong date. So yeah, this is a live, in-person beard competition.
Ooh, bearded villains too.
Yeah, it's Bearded Villains of Southern Indiana. It'll be in Newburgh, Indiana, which is like, between Evansville and Owensboro, Kentucky. And if you do know anything about the Hampton Roads, a roaming gnome, it will be available at this competition. I do believe he's hanging out down there. So yeah, they won the Roman gnome last January in Louisville, and now it's their
where
in Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
So at Whiskermania. So yeah, so go everybody and go get the Roman gnome. You got to bring your club and come in heavy and hot because I'm sure another Bearded Villains chapter is probably going to come for that bad boy.
All right, so and then we have we have the Beards for Maddie, October 3rd, as we announced last week. There'll still be more information coming out soon, such as when will registration be live? September
registration. So I have it listed as September 3rd because we were working on some stuff with FHL, but it's going to be ready before September 3rd. So just be on the lookout for that. There's probably, some little things we're about to announce. We're going to do things a little bit differently and a little bit more, organized kind of thing. So yeah, be on the lookout for some stuff we're going to do a little different with this competition for the South Carolina Beard Mob. And probably before September 3rd, you'll be able to register, get your Eventbrite ticket, and get all registered on FHL and all that good stuff. So all proceeds are going to a good cause, and we'll do the damn thing on October 3rd.
Yes. So, and then that wraps up Talking Beards for tonight. Now, tomorrow night on Talking Beards, what show is tomorrow night on the Talking Beards Network?
I think they do at 8 o'clock Eastern. It's What Up Mob Wednesday with Monty and Boo. So if you are sitting around for about 3 hours and you want to listen to Monty and Boo, just have a conversation and,
it's a good time.
Get hammered and have a good time. So yeah, it's a really fun show. They're the big guys over there at the Beard Mob. So everybody check them out. The Talking Beards Network. I think they do it on Talking Beards YouTube, and they do it on the Beard Mob page.
Yeah, and then Thursday night you can check out Beard Laws, also at Talking Beards, and Beard Laws Facebook and YouTube's. And then Friday night, F it Friday, we're going to have Tisha and Amarta talking about, and inviting you all to come in and participate about all the times that you did a craft beard or you were doing something and you just said F it and you just wanted to start all over again. So just F it. So, and that's it. So I am Scott Sikora. You can find out more information about myself by going to Facebook or Instagram, and we implore you to go over to talkingbeards.com. There you can subscribe to the podcast. You can also check out older episodes of Talking Beards, and you can go to our store, our Teespring store, and you can pick up some really cool shirts and all the other stuff that we have there. So, but the one thing we do ask you to do, though, is share the show with your friends. Make sure you tell everyone about the show and have them check it out at least once. And that's all we can ask from you guys, is just to share the show, because that's how we're going to get more people checking out all the different shows that we have compiled for you. We're trying to just spread the word of the beard community and all the great things that everyone does and all the great charity work that everyone does. So that's why we ask you to share the show, because not only is it helping grow our audience, but it's also helping to help out more people out in the community that need help. So thank you very much. And Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I will never implore you to do anything because I don't even know what that means. So
it's like stabbing.
I'm Aaron. Oh yeah. Well, I will definitely implore you then. I am Aaron D. Johnston. I appreciate everybody that has, stop by and watch this tonight. We appreciate everybody. And like Scott said, go share Talking Beards and all that good stuff and tell all your friends about it. Cause we're just, we're just trying to keep the beard community together and alive until we can all get back together and all that good stuff. So, if you care about the community a little bit, then, share us and, reach out to us we absolutely do. And, they don't call us the beard or the bra of the beard community for no reason.
We support it.
We support it. Yeah. So that's it. I'm Aaron D. Johnson. You can find me at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. So appreciate it. And we will see you next week. Same time, same place and all that good stuff. And probably Tuesday morning, we'll figure out who's going to be our guest.
Yeah. If any of you guys have a guest idea for us, I mean, usually we will come up with someone, but these days it's more of like kind of just like, because like with the way the beard scene is right now,
everything's different. We used to just pick a person that had a comp coming up or something, but most people don't have comps coming up. So if you have an interesting story or something cool and exciting that's going on, hit us up and we'll talk. So that's it. Everybody have a good night, and if you want, you can tune over to Beard Laws and play some games right now. So have a good night. Share this episode.
Okay, bye. Bye. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the Talking Beards podcast. You can find out more information by going to talkingbeards.com. There you can subscribe to the podcast, make a donation to our show, or pick up some really cool Talking Beards merchandise. We hope to see you in the chat room. You can find us over at facebook.com/talkingbeards if you want to participate in our chat. Thank you again for checking the show out, and we hope you have a great week. make sure you come back next week at 8 p.m. on Tuesday evening to watch the show live. Until next time, thanks.